Hello, welcome back to St Michael's Hill. And actually we are back at St Michael's Hill for the first time in a long time. So thank you for patience for those people who are more interested in seeing the layout than random stock updates or me looking around my garage. The move of the layout went fairly well. There's a few little bits of minor damage. So the station sign has fallen down here, and I think a platform number as well from it has come down. But generally, other than that, everything's kind of moved across and looks in good enough condition. I need to kind of get the layout back up and running and seeing how the electrics have fared. But generally, I'm very pleased with how the move went along. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing this Bachmann Class 47. It's 47778, which is the Duke of Edinburgh Award and is a Bachmann Collectors Club Exclusive. So first of all, I'm going to talk a bit about the prototype, go through a bit of the history, and then I'm going to take you up to the office where I will look at the loco in a lot more detail. After that, I will bring the loco back down for some running shots once it's been chipped with a Zemo 638D decoder. So first I'm going to talk a little bit about the prototype. Delivered in 1965 after being built in Crewe as D1666 in BR green livery. The loco's had many changes of number and name through its kind of history, including 47081, which was its original number under the top system, as well as 47606, I believe, and a few others on the way to becoming 47778, which was the final number it carried before it was scrapped in 2006. As depicted here in the EWS livery, it would have ran from 2002 until 2006, so just in kind of time period of my layout. A little bit longer, or a little bit later perhaps, but it's certainly nothing that I can't kind of overlook. The only other livery it carried as 47778 was the Rail Express Systems livery, which I have represented as a Helgen model. I'm going to have to decide whether to renumber that Helgen model or quite possibly just keep it as it is and not run the two at the same time. Although moving to the new layout, the chances of running a train which has both liveries or both locos on the same train would be fairly high, so it might be something that I look to do, possibly renumber the Helgen version of the train, but we'll see. I'll make a decision on that as it kind of comes up. It's time to take you up to the office now, where I'll be able to have a look at the model in a lot more detail, run you through what's good, what's maybe not so good, and generally give you kind of an overall feeling of what the model's like. I'm up in the office now. We can have a real good look at the loco. Firstly, I'm going to have a look at what comes in the box in addition to what you see. So the first thing is the name plates that are etched. Interestingly enough, it says Kernow Model Railway Centre on the etched grille there. So I'm not sure if these were originally manufactured for Kernow or whether, I don't know, whether maybe another version of the loco with this name was done for Kernow. But yeah, it's just quite interesting that a loco which wasn't sold through Kernow, or at least hasn't been yet, has nameplates that seem to have their name on it. But it's all good. Kernow's a great shop, so any little extra promotion is good for them. Incidentally, I think as of yesterday or the day before, they've just opened their new shop in Guildford. So if you're in the Surrey area, by all means get down and have a look at what they've got to offer. So anyway, as well as the nameplates, there's the standard Class 47 kind of detailing pack, which includes snow plows, brake and vacuum hoses and all that sort of stuff, and an extra fuel tank. So generally, as a lot of people will be aware, the Bachmann Class 47 is a very nice model. It's starting to get a little bit dated now. It's always stood the test of time, but now that people like Hattons and Accurascale are bringing out very, very finely detailed locomotives, potentially it might be time for someone to look at doing a new Class 47, whether that be Bachmann or someone else. But generally, It's the Bachmann 47's always been very good. There have been various 47s, so there's been the Hornby, the Lima, the Heljan, and V-Trains as well as this one. And for me, this is the one that kind of captures the Class 47 the best. The Heljan model is a very nice model, but it is slightly oversized, and the Lima is probably the best of the rest, although the mechanism, I believe, of the V-Trains version is far nicer. So there's pros and cons for a lot of them. I think the only one that I kind of dislike extremely is the Hornby one, but the other kind of 4 have got kind of their own merits in various ways. But I think this is the kind of finest of what is currently available. As you would expect, the livery has been applied very, very nicely. There's no, if we can get real close, the line is very, very crisp. There's no overspray as far as I can see, and generally it's all been done very well. But that's kind of as you'd expect, really. The nameplate is obviously up there, but I will be adding the etch ones at some point. And a bit further along, the EWS Beasties logo is picked out very well. I can't quite focus on it properly, but generally it can be seen. And then there's some nice detailing down here on the underframe. The only thing I would say of the underframe at the moment is it's very black. It looks very plasticky, and I generally think that all these logos really need a bit of a weathering to kind of bring this back into life a little bit. What's different on this to all of the other Class 47s that I own is the little white markings on the wheel. So I don't know if you can see them just here, and as the wheels turn, you can kind of see them moving. I'm not exactly sure what they are, why some logos have them and others don't. Obviously this one did at some point, and it's nice to have those picked out in the detailing. That's a nice touch from Bachmann. Very different to my other Bachmann 47, which is Firefly and the Intercity Swallow livery, which has got the kind of white wheel rims, as that was used for Royal Train duties a lot of the time. So if anyone actually knows what these white marks are on the wheels, put a comment in the comment section below. I would really like to know why some locos have them, and I've seen it on coaching stock too. So yeah, let me know. Things that maybe I'm not so pleased about, and it's not a problem necessarily, but like I said, when I bought Firefly, the driver's end actually came fitted, I think, with all the pipework. I might be wrong there, but I believe it did. This one obviously hasn't. It's not a massive problem to kind of fit that myself, but it is what it is. The other thing, the driver is fitted in here, but it almost looks a bit too high. I can't really get a good angle, but it almost looks like the driver's head is kind of beyond the window. So that's something I've not noticed before on a Bachmann model, but maybe that's always been the case. But yeah, it's just something that maybe it's not the best thing. The other thing which I have mentioned on previous reviews of the 47 and even the 57 that I have is I never like that the window is half down. I wish that could be changed. It just kind of seems odd that every 47 and 57 that Bachmann makes kind of runs around a layout with one of the windows down. But, you know, it's obviously part of the tooling and they've kept it. But that's kind of what I mean. It would be good for Bachmann to maybe update that tooling at some point, and you know, maybe have some with the window down, some up, who knows. It's just not something I'm massively keen on, but generally it is a very nice model. It's not something that is kind of new to a lot of people, but at the same time it's very nice, and it's been picked out very nicely in the livery. So my next step is going to be to take the body shell off and fit a decoder. So I've gone with the Zemo MX638D 21 pin decoder. I've heard very, very good things about these. I tried actually to use one in my Class 122, the bubble car from Dapol, but it didn't work and apparently it's to do with the model rather than the decoder. So I'm going to try this one inside of the 47 here and see what the running's like. I'm not going to film how to do it. Generally, the 47s are a little bit of a pain to kind of do. There's screws underneath to open them up and then get that decoder fitted. So I will do that off camera, and I'll take you back down to the layout when it's done. So I've now chipped the loco using the Zemo 638D chip. The body shell of these is a little bit tricky. Do take your time, don't split them. There's 3 screws at each end, and then there's 2 clips that are just kind of around here by the doorstep. Yeah, just take your time. They're quite tight, especially the first time. So so the loco is now chipped using the Zemo 638D chip. It is a little bit tricky to get the body off initially. There's 3 screws at each end and a clip under each door. It's just a little bit tight, so just go slow. Make sure that you aren't being too rough, and you won't have any problems, but be patient and it'll be fine. There's a couple of things to note. Firstly, the loco hasn't been running yet, so any running now I would hope would improve. There is a little bit of a noise when she runs, but it's nothing massive, and I'm sure with a 30-minute run in each direction she'll calm down quite a lot. But as you can see, or as you can hear, there's a little bit of a noise. It's nothing too bad, but it's certainly not quite as quiet as I would have hoped it would be. The actual performance of the slow running is very good. I haven't adjusted any CVs. This is literally straight out of the box in terms of the chip and the loco, so I can probably move a few things around to get even better running, to be honest. And yeah, like I said, there's a little bit of a noise, but it's not too bad. And like I said, I'm sure it will cool down with a little bit of running in. If not, I'll try a bit of lubrication and see what happens. But generally, the smoothness is there. It just needs a little bit of running in. As you can see, there's headlights and a marker light on one end, and then the reverse have got the red lights there. So as with all Bachmann 47s, but it's obviously a nice touch. There is a button, a switch underneath each for the cab lights for the head and tail ends. They're currently in the off position, but you can have cab lighting if you want it. So overall, what do I think of her? So obviously the Bachmann 47 is a great model. It's my favourite class of loco, and I think this model does it justice. However, it's not perfect. I think the way that Hattons and Acura Scale are putting together their class 66 and Deltic and class 92 respectively are probably going to put this in the shade a little bit. So I do think it's probably about time that one of the manufacturers started looking at a 47 retool. Especially if it could be done for the right price. I think it'd be a very welcome addition to the market. However, this Bachmann version is very well done, as you'd expect from Bachmann. The livery's been picked out very, very well. The etch plates are a nice touch, and also the little white markings on the wheels I really like. As I said, in terms of negatives, just maybe the dating on the tooling, and the running, like I said, is a little noisy straight out of the box. But, you know, let's be fair, I haven't run it in yet, so I should do that before I criticise the model for that. Overall, I'm very, very happy with the purchase. It's great to have a 47 in EWS. It's a livery I think really suits the class 47, and the 47 suits it, so very happy to have it as part of the fleet. I'm going to leave it there for today on St Michael's Hill, so thank you very much for joining me again. I will leave you with some running shots of her on the layout, and stick around at the end where I'll be doing a shout out to this week's layout of choice. So thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon on St Michael's Hill. Cheers, goodbye. If you enjoyed this review, why not check out my Bachmann Class 37 review as well. This week's channel shout-out goes to LNER377. Check it out, the link below, to find great modelling and real-life railway content. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you again next week on St Michael's Hill. Bye-bye.